some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, B.A., it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Butler up top, covered by Johnson. Butler passes to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Pass to Starks. Shoots over Hero. And it's Starks missing. Miami with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And I'll tell you, it's pretty amazing. They were even in the game, to be honest. I mean, they didn't play well and still almost came away with it.
I'll tell you, if they had pulled that game out, it would have been an amazing win because they made a bunch of mistakes. Nothing was going their way, and somehow they still nearly won it. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Now here's Butler, coming off a 22-point game against the Clippers.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity. A bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. The shot misses. Collins with the defensive effort.
Well, after nailing the first 4 shots of the game, some relief for the defense. They finally missed one.
Inside, Starks. Yep, that one goes. Well, the big news for MP coming off the court, he has just inked a brand new shoe deal.
Arrived he has, MP signing with Adidas. I'm excited to see what they come up with.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. Right wing. Lowry outside. And the 3 off target. San Antonio trailing here.
2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Out to the right wing. The 3. And that one's good. Starks. He's got 5. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Miami calls timeout. Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the
Graham covering. Well, the Spurs shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Devontae Graham. Johnson is out there with Kim Birch. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 2-guard position. The Heat with the lead. Down low. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Pass to Starks. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. Jones, he's checked in for Graham.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs.
And for Miami, they're shooting very well. 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Love. And he banks in the layup. Love's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's a nice touch from Kevin Love. When he's deep inside like that, he's adept at guiding those shots home with a soft touch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help. This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Jones against Lowry. Outside for Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And he knocks down the first one. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Collins, he's checked in for Birch.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Hero outside. Butler can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Rockets made some excellent plays. He added 13 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Pass to Strus. Now Hero. Strus with it. The three. Oh, and Johnson with a block. To the paint. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage rush.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
A great job by Tyler that time, just getting in there and wanting to be involved in the rebound.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
Goes up on the baseline. San Antonio with a rebound. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tiffs, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit, and that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both.
And so it's Miami, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Spurs shooting 46%, a decent average so far. To the middle. Here Starks, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Up top, Hero. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Lowry against Jones. Pass to Collins. Here's Sohan. 4 on the clock. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Here's Butler. He's got 12. Hero on the wing. Back to Butler. Now here's Hero. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Butler's got 15 points.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Lowry outside. Hero for 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. Outside Love. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Starks. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists. And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. Love, the second chance points on the tip-in. He's got 6.
Devin Love all about positioning in there, battling and finding some space, keeping the play alive with that kind of activity.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Martin, he's... Have a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the point guard. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
Yeah, and you know who your Warriors are by plays like that. They make it when it matters most.
Here's Hero. Money from 17 feet out.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Drains the triple. 20 points for him.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Butler on the wing. Misses off the right iron. The Spurs have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Butler. Unable to get that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. Here's Starks. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Hero. Strus against Johnson. Butler's shot is good.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Collins with it. Covered by Love. Collins passes to Jones. Up and in on the layup.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Lowry finds Love. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, there's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
To the inside. And Collins with the slam.
How about Collins getting a big-time opportunity there?
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It's T-shirt time. Who wants one? Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. It's just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
1:46 left to play in the fourth. Hero outside. Here's Starks. He's guarded by Hero. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it at a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Kelvin Johnson, first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, Hero does so much damage off the bench for this team. Now here in the clutch, let's see if he can step to the line and come through.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Who poked away? Takes the 3, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And that one's good. Starks
showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Looking to win the run, and the shot goes.
How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry against Jones. Love grabs the miss.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Starks. Over Adebayo. No good. And so it's San Antonio with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.